never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness.
For taking opportunity into the left-hander, climbing the hill now, go across the top, swing 149s, but Hakim's pole time was 148.2.
Would have wanted. We'll have to see what happens tomorrow when the grid has changed up again.
Beating through there all the way in fourth gear. They flick it into fifth as they go downhill, and a second quicker than they're now going.
Well then, we've also got, won't we?
Yeah. But he just, that's unfortunate. I think 32 takes the lead.
Takes the lead at the waterfall. That is the number 77 of Martinez there. Here we are. So this is that battle for fourth. Brilliant. Look at this.
He's a lovely young man. He's got incredible talent, but it just has an up weekend.
Extremely impressive. Not many people can say that in their careers.
No, indeed. Superb stuff. Absolutely.
I mean, Carter Thompson leads them. You've got Fernandez behind them, Morelli there, Pugliese, the old sparring partner.
Down weekends, that's just the way it is.
Well, I do know he's I was just going to say, Maverick Vinales.
Super confident doing it, didn't he? So it is Ramadiva, yesterday, second place man.
For the European Talent Cup, now in the Junior GP Moto 3 Series. Goes all the way back. His management agency, Marco Morelli's in, actually, it's part of Maverick Vinales' own aim.
Now in the lead.
And look at the size of this group then, Peter, then, to Guillaume Plante, who's back again for a third seat. And he came by the 10 yesterday to sort of instantly after qualifying to see what was going on with. As they cross the line, how many will we have in this leading group now? It will be Eason. Paul Ramestorfer, who started third, finds himself in 11th. Effectively one of his riders, part of the big part of that agency. It was announced yesterday. 14 riders basically in this lead group now. 14. So everybody would just about.
Yeah, and then that's it's not a bad place to be in normal circumstances.
So I'm sure Maverick himself, a KTM factory rider, can be helping out with that.
Well, that's an interesting point.
You get a point. Ramestorfer a second adrift in that second chasing group.
But when you started on the front row of the grid, you really hope for more, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. They are not
mate, because I know that from the Red Bull Athletes Performance Centre was.
What a race we have on here with 12 laps to go.
Right, and Brian won yesterday, passing Ramadiva.
Working together and hunting them down, unfortunately. It's now 3.8. The gap is Morelli.
One of the mental coaches works with Maverick Vinales, actually, and he was in Jerez. Just at the end of the race, but in a way, it was almost the moral.
Speedway style, slides it into turn 6 there to try and take back.
And working with Maverick. So if he can help Maverick, maybe Maverick can help Marco Morelli. Winner, I felt, of the race yesterday, did so much leading, didn't he?
Yeah, we've got a technical problem at the fourth position from Carter Thompson. He does. No plan B.
The mental side, because when you're that quick, when you can win a race on a different planet like he did at Essen last year.
Ramestorfer pulling out of the race. He pulled off at turn 1, unfortunately, banging his machine. He's fallen down the absolutely nailing it. But then there's Benyat Fernandez coming up the inside now.
Yeah, and there, as I say, it really has. There's nothing wrong with your riding skill. It really has to be a mental thing, doesn't it?
Exactly. Well, there's something not right there for him, unfortunately. He is out of the race, the Austrian.
All lapping a second slower than they did in practice as well. Morelli was a second faster than.
Very, very high praise rider in the Junior World Championship as well. He sits 9th position.
Right, Ramadiva leading as he did yesterday in qualifying.
There is your third plate, and have a very good Jerez. Strictly speaking, is his best result.
And there is the number 5 of Leo Ramestorfer pulling off the track.
Third position on the grid rider, Ramestorfer then. Very easily identifiable. Right. Was 8th place there in race 1. So Morelli just.
Most unfortunate. Very, very rare technical difficulties with the KTMs. They are so.
Red helmet, Austrian flag colours. Thank you, Ramestorfer, for making our lives a bit bogged down in confidence, perhaps, at the moment, you might say.
Yeah. Okay, back with the lead.
Chains come off.
Chains broken. Chains broken.
Ah, dearie me. Gutted, innit?
Yeah.
A lot easier. Same
right.
goes for the likes of Christian Daniel Jr. as well. He's currently in 9th.
So this is the leading 5, and we've decided, for whatever reason, with a 4.6. So, the 32 of Ramos
Spot. He's got the big stars and stripes all over his the American red, white and blue as well, as you can.
second gap that these 5 are going to remain to the end. Now it'll, you know, who hasn't. Deeper has the advantage, but there's the yellow helmet of Gonzalez up the inside. It's
Push in. See,
but it is no plan B. Marco Morelli, last year's winner here. That advantage. Who's got something extra? Obviously Veda Pratama doesn't know the track quite as well.
Karpushin
on the white helmet. Karpushin takes second place.
Karpushin pushing them out.
Leads that group. Let's see if he can break away from them. I don't think there's really any realistic hope of them putting any kind of as some of the Spaniards around him, but that's never stopped him before. So I don't.
The way, good stuff from the Kyrgyzstani riders. Ramadeepa still leads the way into the
in the leading trio though.
Decent recovery for Singapong, who's actually
I think the circuit knowledge thing is a huge thing. Maybe the number 11 David Gonzalez, but
the final corner then. Look at this enormous leading group, Peter. It's Rookies Cup. The back of this group we're seeing now. He's in 14th position coming across the line, leading the.
That's his first rookie season, so if he knows the track, it's not on this motorcycle, so it's really even.
In its most classic form.
It is, isn't it? Such a totally different race.
Likes of Ramadeepa to Costa. Agostinelli, the Vietnamese rider.
Evenly paced here, and we've yet to see anyone exercise a significant advantage anywhere. Ramadeepa, as we say, the confidence that he got from that superb ride into second place yesterday.
And also Monignane, unfortunately, falling back in this race. I wanted to give a shout out to Monignane because he
certainly not sort of sitting up and waiting for anybody down the back straight.
No, absolutely right. So I think
he slots in behind Karpushin. Karpushin has bounced back with the confidence. The
qualified 10th position, which is a cracking step up that he's made, and he's looking. These ones aside, one rider on the move is Zen Mitani, who's now into
has taken pole position, erasing the disappointment from yesterday.
Really fit coming into this year as well. You can see how much training he's been doing in the winter period. Great 6th place at 2:02, lapping similar pace to these guys here. Yaroslav Karpushin up in the 10th. Well then, down through the Omega curve stuff.
And KJ, you know, he's going to be learning an awful lot from this battle. It's a high quality battle.
11th place at 2:01 last time around. Karpushin was one of the riders that found they come. Seen plenty of drama over the last 24 hours or so. A
lot of great riders around him. You know, last year's winner, not least of which, of course, the number 95. And he'll